Hello Chicken Coop Army, welcome back to another video. Now before we get into Fortnite's new update, we're going to be celebrating Mother's Day once more. And to celebrate this special occasion, we're going to be trying the Welch's Sparkling Concord Punch. This was actually the drink that me and my mom were supposed to share, but when we were packing for vacation, I accidentally left it back at home. So we're going to be celebrating it by trying it here. And I have to say, I had a really nice fizzle there. I got my little cup. Let's go ahead and pour it. Ooh, a very nice coloring. This kind of reminds me of pomegranate. The smell is honestly pretty nice. Alright, without further ado, let's go ahead and try it. That is honestly pretty good. It's got a hint of grape and apple juice, which I think gives it a very unique flavor. If I were to give this drink a rating out of 10, I will give it a 10 out of 10. It is definitely a unique and interesting drink. I just wish that me and my mom would actually try this together. I am sorry, Mom. I was not able to bring this for us. But it is similar in the color. You know, this would be the kind of drink that you would give your mom on Mother's Day. And this is actually going to be the last Mother's Day video. As see, I do have the lighting and the special drink. I will have another photo, but I'm going to be sharing that near the end of this video. I was planning on putting a candle here, but since the weather has been really hot, I don't think it would have been a good idea. It's already hot enough in here. I have the fan blowing, and if I would have a candle lit, it would have made it a whole lot worse. Especially since it would be near the air conditioner. That would really not help with the coolness. Alright, now with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into today's video. Alright, so the update we're going to be trying out today is Chapter 7, Season 2, Act 3, Answer the Call, which is a very interesting update. It's actually the most recent, which I'm very excited for. I can't wait to see what new gadgets we find today, as well as the new map layouts. My brother will be joining today. Once he joins us, we will begin our zero build mode gameplay. Alright, so after a little bit of waiting, it has been determined that Joseph will not be joining us today over unholy, unthoughtful reasons. So, with that being said, we're going to be playing the Fortnite matches ourselves, trying out the new updates with the new items and new abilities. I'm very excited for this, and I can't wait to see what we're going to be getting into. And since this is a special holiday, we're going to be doing 3 rounds. Let's see if we can get ourselves a victory royale. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into our first game. I am very excited for this, especially since this is going to be my first video where I actually do this alone. My brother Joseph is currently getting prepared for his flight, and he shockingly didn't have enough time to join us. It is kind of weird how he hasn't responded, but I'm just gonna roll with it. It's gotta be done, and I'm doing this for y'all. I know it's like 12 a.m., but that's the lengths I'm willing to go to make these videos for y'all. Okay, we got 40 seconds before the match starts. This is gonna be interesting. I really haven't done much practice by myself. I've done a few rounds by myself, but you know, I just haven't perfected it. I mean, I did have a few good gameplays, but there has been some bad ones too. This is going to be an interesting game. I'm just gonna say that. Alright, Battle Bus has been launched. For my game plan, I'm gonna go mainly towards the back of the island, since that would be where less people would be located. Since I am playing this by myself, it is better to play safe than sorry, because if you don't have the right equipment at the right time, you could die very quickly. And I want to try to survive as long as possible. I really want to try to gear up as much as I can in the beginning, so that later on I can destroy these noobs. That's pretty much what it's all about, trying to get rid of our opponents in smart and strategic ways. I am a gamer, and when it comes to a bowling alley, I tend to play like a gamer as well, with the arcade. Every Wednesday they have half off on the arcade machine, so with my Premier Summer Pass, I can get half off on the arcade. And since I bowl every day, I get arcade credits, which maximizes my chances of getting items at the end. And it seems like we're already off to a strong start with trying to get some people. We are out of ammo and we don't have much weapons at all. Okay, I just shot something and I don't even know what it was. Look, we're just in the beginning round and then we're not even doing much right now. I'm just gonna try swiping you with my candy cane stick. That's all I got right now. Imagine dying to a stick. That's the level this woman was willing to go. I can't believe it. Okay, so it looks like we got ourselves a shield, which is actually pretty good. I have not seen this item yet, and I have to say it is pretty interesting. I do know there is a backpack in this game, as well as the gauntlet fists, which are pretty cool also. We really need to get ourselves shielded up and ready to go, because right now we are vulnerable to attacks. Alright. So it seems like it is turning nighttime, which is very weird. I've never actually had that happen in Fortnite. Okay, well, we almost just died there. We fell down the hole. Okay, we really need to get ourselves shielded up here, because we are literally one shot away from getting killed. This better have some good loot. I'm just going to tell you that much. Okay, well, we got ourselves a band-aid, which is good. We have all these weapons that I don't even know how I got. I just need these band-aids right now. That is desperate. It looks like I am the radar right now, which is not good. I don't know what the red and blue means up top. I know that's me right there, but I don't understand what it is with the other player. More of the same. If y'all understand what that means, let me know down in the comment section below. Okay, so we're pretty much almost healed. After this band-aid, we can start heading out. It's tough, I'll tell you that much. We'll go ahead and replace this weapon here. And for those wondering, these little porta potties actually teleport you, which is actually pretty cool. Did we even teleport at all? It feels like we just went from one porta potty to the next, and that wasn't even that much of a distance. Okay. Oh, we got someone. This is like one of my favorite weapons because it's got very good range. There we go. Okay, we got ourselves a kill. We're definitely going to need a heal up for that one, that's for sure. It's just sad that my brother couldn't join me today. You know? Because I really do like playing with him, and, you know, he can teach me a lot of things about this game. I would say he's a better player than me, if anything. Because he's got the gamer kind of vibe. So, I would say we are ready to go. We're just going to take a few of these heal potions. because they are really helpful in protecting us. Okay, is there anyone around here? We got our first kill, which is pretty good. Really good start for us. Now this isn't team mode, so it's gonna be all on one. At least we don't have to worry about people ganging up on us. It is still possible because, you know, people might have to try to go for the strong players first, but that is less likely in the single game. When it comes to teams, you know, people are going to be grouping, and that can be a problem if you're by yourself. Alright. So we are in the safe zone, which is good. We gotta start heading this way. Usually when I play, I like to go into little things like this, because it keeps me hidden, and I can really get some secretive attacks. I'm still learning the basics though, because I forgot to press the button, but that's something I can work on later down the road. We're just here for the gameplay. Trying out the new items, and seeing if we can actually win. It would be shocking if I can win by myself. We're not going to fall for that again. Last time we did that, we almost died. Okay, so it looks like there is a good chest in here, so we're going to see if there's anything good in it. Oh, that's like above me. Well, I don't know how to get to that, so we're not going to worry about that. Not really seeing much here. Oh, okay. Well, looks like we gotta start going that way, because it's really looking rough for us. We'll go ahead and take this right here, because it's going to give us that extra bit of juice. Alright. We really need to get going this way, because that border is going to be shrinking here shortly. Payload engaged. Wow. Alright. You know, I'm still getting used to all these things appearing on screen, too. I haven't played a whole lot, but I've definitely got some pretty good fighting skills. Okay, so looks like we got ourselves a second one. You know, I don't want anyone else getting their hands on this. That would be really bad. We'll go ahead and switch this out. So we got 2 of these weapons now. That guy had the same gun as me and couldn't even get much damage off of me. If anything, he took 2 bits of damage off my shield. That's pretty much it. He literally did nothing else. See, with this gun, you've got to have a little bit more accuracy. It's not as wide as most of the other guns. Okay. If there was a car around here, I would gladly be riding in it. But there is not, so we have to be walking. There probably is someone over there, but as I said, we gotta get into the safe zone. Safe zone is more important than people. Once we get in the safe zone, we can then start planning out. You know, it would be cool to ride this thing. It really would be. Do they really just have fake cows here? Get real cows, it'd be better. It would be a whole lot better if they would have added real cows there. I guess we're gonna keep going inwards. That'd be better anyhow, because we'll be pre-planned. Oh, okay, so I see a vehicle, but I also see someone else. Oh my god, this is hard to shoot. Hey, we did get it though. Person didn't really do anything to us, which is good. That's less to worry about. It's got a lot of purple weapons. It's not really that useful to me. So we're just gonna leave it be. I probably will collect this jug here, because that does seem like a pretty good thing. I don't even know what it is. I haven't seen a jug that big. That just seems very interesting to me. Okay, so it seems like there is 6 people left and 58 seconds before the next decrease. But we're already in the safe zone, so we don't have to worry about that. I think we have ourselves a pretty good chance here. Oh, okay. So what does this thing do? Oh, okay. So it's just like a big healer. Well, I'm not going to waste that, you know. We literally only have 2 health taken out of our shield, so we don't really have to worry about that. I ain't seeing anyone right now. Like I said, they're gonna creep up on you. See? As I said, once you get down to the small amount of people, it gets hard. So, as of right now, I am at level 20. Well, now I'm at level 23, which is pretty good. My brother is very high up on the level. I don't remember what his is at, but I do know it is above 100. If anything, it could be 1,000. Alright, it's time for game number 2. It is definitely weird doing this by myself, because I have to do everything. I gotta plan everything out, I gotta get the gear needed, and I got to be strategic. I am a pretty good gamer, but when it comes to very strong players, it tends to weaken quite a bit. Because you gotta be moving at the exact pace as them, or you're not going to get them. Unless they're really low, then you might have a chance, but for like really strong players, it's not likely. It looks like we have one of the characters from Phineas the Ferb. I don't remember who it is, but if y'all know, let me know down in the comment section below. I know it's the evil character, I know that. I know Perry the Platypus, he was the one going after him. I didn't really grow up watching Phineas the Ferb. I have seen some scenes, but, you know, I haven't seen any full episodes. That's why I don't really know much. And this is the bus right here. You know, it's pretty cool how Fortnite has a floating bus. You know? Imagine if they would have actually done this in real life. That would just be sick. Alright, so for our second strategic move, we're going to go over here. I think this little patch of greenery would be a great place to gear up. And also it kind of gets us away from most of the people. It doesn't seem like a lot of people is going over here, which is a good sign for us. Depending on what gear we find here, we might have to travel to other boundaries, but I think we'll find everything we need in this area. Especially in this little motel area. Let me tell you, Fortnite's got a really nice map. I do like what they added to the game. I think it is pretty neat. If anything, I think this update is pretty good. You know? It's got a lot of secrets and hidden areas, which I really think makes the game that much special. I just gotta try our best to find as much gear and hopefully win this round. It would mean everything to me if I can win a round by myself. You know, getting that first place would just be everything. What happened? Why am I stuck? I seem to be stuck. Okay, there we go. I'm about to say, am I going to be stuck there forever? That's what it sounded like. Okay, we will need this, so let's go ahead and do this now. It's not a whole lot, but it's something we can work with. Actually, I probably should have done that first, but that's fine. We only had one of them anyway, so it wasn't that big of a deal. Okay, I think this is the right time to start heading towards the middle. You know, we got some pretty decent weapons. Not the best, but we can definitely improve going forward. But I believe See, I don't understand this rivalry. You know? Is it like a one-on-one kind of thing where you have to kill that one person? I'm not sure. What I do know is that we got a Chaos Seeker. I still don't know what that does. I said I'm still trying to learn the basics. I've only played Fortnite a few times. So, being able to play this definitely gives me that practice I need. Don't really see anyone around here. In fact, I don't even know where the boundary is. I haven't even seen the line for it, so I don't know if I'm going the right way or if I'm going the wrong way. I know we were on the edge of the map, so it can't be that far off. There we go. We got another player and a better weapon. How lovely is that? Let's go ahead and bandage ourselves up and do that hug barrel there, because we're gonna need it. Let me take this weapon before anything, because I don't want anyone else getting their hands on this. And if I really need it, I'm gonna have to use it. Wow, this thing really splashes on you. Never seen a chug jug this big. It looks like it's got a lot of uses too, which is very unique. Alright, we got ourselves a better weapon, so hopefully now we can actually get some more kills. I don't know what that is. It's like, it probably is another chaos thing, but we're not going to really worry about it. This is like the target zone, so this is where we need to be in order to find that player. Payload engaged. I still don't know what that means. Oh, here's the target, I think, right? Wait, someone shoot. Oh, you're shooting from all the way over there. Well, you're not gonna get me. If you want to get me, you gotta come closer. Keep your friends close. Keep your enemies closer. Oh my god, there's a lot of people shooting around. You know, I need to get into one of these buildings here. You know? I'm too vulnerable at the moment. If I want any chance, going up is going to be the best strat for survival. I've really got the urge to break through doors, that's for sure. The food is fishy in a bad way. Ooh, you don't want to see that kind of billboard. You know, if that was real life, you would have definitely broken some legs. 100%. Okay. There's still more shooting going on. Haven't really seen anyone to attack. I'm trying to play strategically. You know, if you just keep going into the action, you are risking yourself into dangerous situations. When I play games, I like to play it safe. I'm not the type of guy to be doing big risks. Something that could potentially end my game is a big threat to me, so I really want to play on the low end of things. That way I can attack unexpectedly. It's like the hidden bait. You come near, and I take you out. Oh wow, that's cool. You know, I like the special mechanics they have in Fortnite. That's kind of like what they have in California with the water rising up like that. It is really cool. And let me tell you, they got some really good stuff here with like the purple gem here. It kind of looks like a big ring pop, if you know what I mean. Imagine having a giant ring pop like that. That would be a lot of sugar. Oh yeah, that would be a lot of sugar. You know, we are staying in the boundaries, which is good. We're just letting the people all fight each other to the death. If I can get up there, that would be a very... never mind. I missed a jump, so I couldn't really get up there, even if I wanted to. So we got the Dika Hotel. What was that? I think that was that orb gun. I remember seeing that orb gun, and it is pretty cool. Oh, so you're just gonna go after me. Okay. Okay, I see how it is. Well, we got place 15. Not bad, but not good. We did a whole lot better job on the first match. Well, we got one more match to go, so let's see if we can successfully win the round. We got 6th place on our first match, and we got 15th place on our second. So let's see if we are able to get a victory royale on our final match. Alright. So we got 15 seconds to departure. Whew. There's a lot to go on in this game. It really is. You gotta play at your own pace, but you also gotta play strategically. Because every time you mess up, it can be one step forward into your downfall. That player just had a really good shot on me and played it pretty well. And I think that's the reason why I died so quickly. I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't playing strategically, which ended me in disaster. I don't know what that little blue thing is, but it does seem pretty cool. Alright, so for our final landing spot, we're going to be going to this little pink island over here. You know, I think it is pretty cool. We started off over there, and we went over there, and now we are heading off to the pink side of the island. I'm very interested to know what kind of gear we can find over here. I think the lighthouse would be the best place to stop. As they say, the best gear can always be found in the strangest of places. Okay, we got ourselves our first weapon. You know, this kind of reminds me of SpongeBob with the doors. If Luke was playing Fortnite, I think he would be pretty good. I just wish he was here, because I think me and him would have a great time. And we're going to keep going up, because I believe that there is better stuff at each level. I mean, we are getting slightly better stuff, but not much. We are at the top, and there ain't much up here. Wow. Okay. And there's also those little boosts that bounce you up in the air, which I think are pretty cool also. Oh, what is this? Are you kidding me? You're trying to shoot me in the air. Don't you know how dangerous that is? Well, we made it into the restaurant. I mean, we could order some food, but we have bigger issues at our hands. Yep, there you go, buddy. You are as dead can be. Oh, so these are like robots. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'm sorry to mess up your little workspace. I'll go ahead and leave. We got some pretty good weapons off the bat, and we got ourselves our first kill of the match. Ooh, there's a chest over here. Let's see what it has inside. Okay, so we're definitely going to need some of these. We'll go ahead and throw these down. There we go. We'll also get our weapon back. No, I want that too. And I kind of get confused too with putting items in the right slot. That's something else I kind of mess up on. Oh, there's nothing here. The boat was pretty useless. The storm is shrinking, but we are in the circle. It looks like Anonymous 332 is the person we are targeting. Very interesting. I wonder, is it always one player that we are targeting? Or are we targeting everyone, but we have a main target to get? I think a main target also gives you bonus points If it is the case, then the main target would give us bonus points. I think that would make sense for Fortnite gameplay, especially since everyone will be going after one another in a solo match. Okay, looks like someone's going after us. But we have the leave advantage. And we're getting some pretty good shots in, I'll say. You shouldn't be going after me, bro. See, we played strategically there. You do not want to be caught within the bush, because you can easily get killed outside of it. By hiding in a bush, you can hardly see me, so you can't even shoot correctly. He also didn't even have that much of good weapons, so I can't blame him for it. Oh, and this thing here brings you up here instantly. You still got to equip your umbrella. Battlewood. You know, that is a very nice name. Definitely takes off the name of Hollywood. Never been to Hollywood, but I would like to go there someday. Okay, well, if I saw that road sign, I would be totally confused. All the arrows going in multiple places for each lane. It definitely is a confusing thing. Oh, looks like we're going the wrong way. And that's something I kind of mess up too, is the direction I'm heading in. Because sometimes I can go a direction and not even notice I'm going the wrong way until it's too late. But luckily I managed to catch it in time, and I think that was a good decision. Okay, so it seems like there are some people out this way having the time of their life, and we're gonna try to get them. I also gotta be careful of my sprint too. That's something that I seem to have struggle savoring. I see you, bro. This time I don't have a bush to hide behind. But I do have good weapons, at least. There we go. And we got that person too. It didn't really take off much from us, which is good. Oh, so this is like a totally different one. Okay, then I don't want it. It looked like the same thing to me. It really did. Okay, I'm out of ammo on that one. There we go. That one took a little bit more damage off me, but oh my god, there's a okay. Okay, I see how it is. My god, this person is cruel. Oh, he's like above me. I don't like that. My god, what is this person? Bro, what? Where did that person come from? Oh my god! This person's got an actual sniper! Well, we did worse this time. We got 18th place. But we have managed to get to level 24, which is pretty good. Now, I think that's going to conclude our gameplay here. Man, I can't believe what we just witnessed. I think we just witnessed the best player in Fortnite. Like, this player is literally sniping everyone in an instant. I didn't even see the player. So I don't know how he got me. Usually when it comes to killing people, you're able to see them before they get you. But in this scenario, I didn't see him at all. In fact, he just got me out of the air. I don't even know how that's even possible. Like, I think he was right above me, but I just don't understand how he got me from that angle. That must be really good gameplay right there in order to do something like that. Alright, so before we end today's video, there's a little something that I would like to show. When me and my dad were on vacation, we had a couple pictures taken. The last one I showed y'all, which was in a chess video, was with me, my brother Luke, and my mom. If you have not seen that video, I will leave a clip here for y'all to watch. It is a pretty good moment. And I managed to get myself another picture with me, my dad, my mom, and my brother Luke. So it's all four of us all in one photo. As you can see, here's what it looks like. You got me right here, you got my dad right here, you got my mom right here, and you got my brother Luke right there. It was an amazing time staying at the condo and going to the wedding, and I definitely enjoyed my time with my mom. Even though she was not there for me when I was younger, I still felt it in my heart to give her support. It was definitely an emotional time, and I would really love for us to see each other once more. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share, because at 2,000 subscribers, we will reattempt the Death Nut Challenge. I hope y'all have an amazing day and night, and I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Peace out.